Hello everyone, welcome to English Language Resource. I'm Idrisa. In this video, we'll be learning something about skill of speaking, that is speech in English. What speech is all about, some key points to remember while preparing a speech, its format and examples to make it clear. Speech pertains to spoken language. In language, speech refers to the means of communication used by people. Speech is the expression of ideas and thoughts by means of articulation of vocal sounds. Speech is the process to address and interact with audience to deliver some message or information. It is a monologue, a kind of formal address or discourse delivered to an audience. It enables a person to directly connect to a large number of people. Purpose of speech. What the speech is to be about. The general purpose of speech is to inform, motivate, persuade, to inspire, to share information, to entertain your audience. As soon as you know the general purpose, you can develop specific purpose. The specific purpose of a speech is the idea or statement that gives your speech direction beyond the general purpose. Audience. Audience analysis involves identifying the audience and adapting a speech to their interest level of understanding, attitude, and belief. If you know your audience, you can make good decisions about what information to include as well as your tone and language in conveying it. On the basis of set objectives by speaker, there are three main types of speech. The first one is persuasive speech. It is to convince the audience towards some particular agenda in order to persuade the audience to change their beliefs or actions. That is, to change their existing viewpoints or at least recognize the validity of opposing viewpoints. For this reason, persuasive speeches are difficult to deliver, at least successfully, since they usually deal with controversial topics about which people in audience already hold strong, deeply ingrained opinions. For example, if the speaker has to convince the audience at a political party banquet to support a new campaign strategy, the objective is to persuade the audience to act in support of the strategy. Here we have the types of persuasive speech. First, those which deals with questions of fact. Second, those which deals with questions of policy. And third, those which deals with questions of value. Introduction to persuasive speech are like the government should, we should, X is a harmful or unethical practice. When preparing speech, speakers must bear in mind that some listeners are going to disagree. The second type is informative speech. It gives the audience information that describes something or states how to do something. Here, the speaker is a teacher and his purpose is to educate the audience regarding a topic. The topic may be an object, an event, a concept, or a process. Speeches about objects include tangible things that can be recognized through sight, hearing, taste, or touch. Speech about events include any happenings or occurrences, both past and present. For example, we have holidays, festivals, or wars. And speech about concepts includes concepts like ideas, philosophies, hypotheses, arguments, or different isms or theories of physics in science. Speeches about processes include how something is made or produced, how something is done, or how something works. For example, how pearls develop in oysters, or how to organize a plot for a novel. Introduction to informative speech goes like I'll explain, I'll show you how to. Now, the third type is the speech of special occasions. As we know, there are varied special occasions in life. For example, birthday, anniversaries, graduations, weddings, religious occasions, retirement events, and funerals. In fact, there are so many. It is difficult to list all. Whatever the occasion be, chances are that someone will be asked to deliver a speech. Now, coming to the structure of a speech, it includes the opening or introduction. In introduction, the introduction explains what the topic means to you. You may include a thesis statement. The body, it includes facts supporting your main idea, statistics, mention important people, quote sources, define technical terms. The ending or conclusion. Here, the speaker needs to restate what you have stated in the introduction. Finish your speech with a meaningful sentence or a rhetorical question. Time. How long it needs to be. Time limit needs to be taken care of. Set a time limit with stopwatch, for example 10 minutes, so that you can focus on important message to be conveyed in the speech. The style. Feel passionately about your topic. Your goal should be to make some portion of your speech stick in the mind of the audience. Focus your attention on one individual at a time, just as you would in everyday conversation. Use words such as you or your, as each person in the audience experience your speech as an individual. Establish eye contact with the listeners. Use body language, that is, gestures. Change the tone of your voice, avoid being monotone. Pronounce each word. Avoid slang except to make a point. Do not slur your words. Avoid saying you know. Control the speed and pace of your speech. Use statistics. Do not forget to mention the source. Think how you can explain your ideas in the simplest and most effective way. So choose the appropriate level of language. Pay attention to the length of your sentence. Use repetition of keywords. Make it sure do not read, but use note cards in the preparation. So that's all in this video. If you have any questions related to the lesson, please write in the comment section.